with high school football, rural edition. Well, not really rural edition, but we try to get this series going. We had a couple of great games back on Monday night. Took Tuesday off. We back. We got a couple of games, and I may do one game that I can handle. And PK and Hawthorne had me. Sorry, Hawthorne. Santa Fe had a chance to win in regulation, but they ran out of time. And Hawthorne survived 24-18. What's going on, Marcus? Welcome back. This is my guy right here. He's been one of my top supporters on this channel, so I appreciate you for all the support you've done for the last couple of years, Marcus. I really do. I'm very grateful for you. And then the game of the night, the other night, we had played 4 games the other night. The Chiefs and the Indians and the Columbia Tigers stole the show on Monday night. Columbia was down 31-14 entering the fourth quarter. Columbia reels off 20 unanswered. Chiefs forces overtime with a field goal. Then it came down to double OT, and Quan Harvey picks off the Columbia quarterback, takes it back 91 yards for a game-winning pick 6 in double OT, 47-41. Chiefs knocks off a very, very competitive Columbia team. And then the last game of the night, Coach Ed Johnson and the Newberry Panthers hosting a Trenton Tiger team that has something to prove. And Trenton had a couple of chances to win the other game. 3 missed field goals from chip shot range. What's the difference? Trenton scores late, but it wasn't enough. Newberry survives 17-10. Despite Trenton missing a few field goals down the stretch, if you'd have hit all 3 of those field goals, Trenton would have put off the win on the road. So we're here with our final couple of games of week 1 before we shift gears to week 2. And our first game of the night, it was kind of late, but we're getting games out the way. Marcus, if you could do me a favor, share this game on Facebook as we get some of these fans in here watching. We got the Fort White Indians traveling to Gainesville to take on the PK Yonge Blue Wave. This is going to be an interesting game. My money right now, I'm going to go Fort White. I think the road team is going to pull off the W. So far, the road teams in this series are 1-2. All right. So Chiefs are home, 1 home. Williston 1 home. Hawthorne on the road. And so the home team is 3-1 so far in the series. The only road team to pull off a win in this series so far was Hawthorne. Hawthorne, the only team to win a road game in this series, and all the home teams have won except for Santa Fe. So I'm going with the road team to end the losing skid for the road team, but PK can pull something off. Marcus, give me your opinion about tonight's game between the Indians and the Blue Wave as we get ready to get started. I got a surprise for you for the next game if we do another game tonight. Let's go and get started. Fort White, PK Yonge meeting over there in Gainesville. 8-minute quarters to now be rocking, and we're gonna put this over. You like Fort White by 7? Okay, so you both got the road team in this one. Fort White PK. Let's get started, y'all boys.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready.
Here we go. PK Yonge hosting Fort White. Fort White in the all-white uniforms tonight.
Return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he
Here comes Fort White offense first.
Every team has
and their key player, running back Garrett Mahler, is a key player for this Fort White offense.
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed.
Fort White, an option running team, they're going to start off in the flex mode.
You also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And
give it to the halfback, 4-yard carry on first down for the Indians.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just
quarterback trying to keep it. He's taking out for a loss. 3rd and 7 early for Fort White in the shotgun. Quarterback drops back. He's under pressure. He's fresh up the pressure. He's going to keep it. And he's well short of the first down as Fort White goes 3 and out. So early series for the Indians, they will put
special
So the
enough
blue
to move
wave,
the
a good
chains.
job by PK Young to
He'll field the
neutralize the
punt and
Fort
try
White
to make
rushing
a big
attack.
play.
And
Returns
here
like
comes
that are why you
PK
don't
Young, the
settle for the
blue
fair
wave
catch
starting
if you don't
offense.
have to. Picks up just a
It's
little
going to be
bit
a
of
battle
yards to help
of
out the O's.
quarterback versus edge rusher in this
And the
matchup.
story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Morris. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith.
All right, 4th and 1, and PK Young will kick the field goal. It's going to be a 48-yarder.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
And it's good. And PK Young can earn
He
2-0
had
lead.
to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on
Coach
that
gives the
field
seal of
goal.
approval as PK Young takes the early 3-0 lead over the visiting Fort White Indians.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a
I think I
three-spot
could
on
put
the board,
one
and now
more
the
team in the
defense
league
will
because I
try
did
to
a
shut
research
them down.
online. I
On the
think
move from
you
inside
can
his
do
spot.
16
He
teams,
was
so we're
hoping for
short
something
one
a little
team.
more dynamic,
I'm
but
going
they
to see
get
if I
him
can
on the
put
ground
Dixie in
at the
here.
20.
Maybe we'll try to put Dixie in
Lot
here.
of
So
field in front
we'll
of
try to
them
put
as
this
they
game so we
open
put
this
Dixie in the
possession from
league.
their
But
own 20.
here we go, heading off to the right side,
As
and
Junior
he's met
making
for a
his
minute again.
presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains
I know
now
you're a
on
big Dixie
2nd
County
and
fan.
long.
I know those jerseys ain't the best, but we're going
Now on
to
the
put
option.
Dixie in here.
He'll keep it himself. And
Put
they'll
that keep
bring him down
3
after a
yards.
short pickup.
Hopefully we can put Dixie in here.
How
So
bold will they be on
3rd and
3rd
6
down
for
after
Fort
that
White.
last run? Trying play action.
Play action. Quarterback is
And
sacked.
the pass rush is
Jamari
effective, and
Logan,
they
the
tackle him
sack
at the 19.
on Fort White, and
It's a
Fort
play
White
action
once
pass. That
again goes
quarterback
3
really has to
and
sell the fake. You
out.
can't tell. His
So the first two
offensive line's
possessions
getting
for
beat right
Fort
away while
White,
he's selling the fake.
not
He
much
had to
going
sell
on
the
for
shot.
the offense as a sack on 3rd and medium turns to a 4th and long. So
The punt team makes its
Fort
way
White
onto the
3-0
field.
for the second
This will be the
possession. And
second
PK
time they've
Young
had to
gets
kick it
football
away.
back up 3-0 already.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it
I
at
don't
the
know if you noticed,
32. They'll
Marcus,
start
but I
this
think from
drive
what
at
I
the
heard, this is
33-yard line.
Coach Demetrius Jackson last season coaching at Fort White. I believe he's retiring after this season. So
And they'll pick
that's
up
true.
the first
Congratulations to
down
Coach
and mark it
Jackson
at
on
the
a great
47.
career coaching the Fort White Indians and also
Sends
being
it
the
back
athletic
in
director.
motion.
So congratulations to him on a great career and
Dumps it off
happy
on the right.
retirement.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and
On
10.
1st down, nothing to go on the swing pass. They'll line up in a shotgun look.
Wants to
Running
go
back in
up top.
motion, they'll swing it against it, and running back for the second straight play. This time they'll go for positive yards, but not much.
And the defense
Even
settled
for
in
one.
to stop that
So they
one
line
for
up
a short
4
gain.
wide on 3rd and long.
Now facing a 3rd and
They are a
long.
pass-heavy bunch here at PK Young. How does Fort White counter this passing attack?
They'll move the tight end.
Tight end in motion. Trips to the right. To the left a bit.
He
Going
wants
to
to
us
throw
back.
it again.
Quick short pass. It's
Good
caught,
focus
but
to
it is
grab
going to
it
be a
off the
penalty. It's
deflection.
probably going to be legal touching on PK Young. And it is. So that'll be a loss of down. So that'll be a 4th and 9. And good job for Fort White. Football back as PK Young does minimum damage on this drive. And here comes punt. And it's going to bounce out. Great punt to the 5-yard line. as Fort White has to go 95 yards to take the lead. Great punt by P.K. Young. First down. Quarterback on the option. He has space. This is a big run, a big play for Fort White. Gain of 25 for Jamie Lane. Big run for Fort White to get him out of deep territory. Good call from the quarterback keeper on this one.
Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the
Something to get Fort White going offensively. That's a lot for the night for the Indians. As they out to the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Fort White.
Once he's out in the
They'll
open
give it to the quarterback and keep it again. And another decent run with the quarterback. That goes for 10 in the first down. So Fort White showing some fight on this drive. Two first downs of the game for the Indians. Quarterback drops back. Tip in the air. Second and 10 at the 40. At the midfield for first for Fort White. Hands off up and up. Quarterback keeps it, and he'll go down for a couple to the 44-yard line. Let's give it a gain of 3.5. So 37 for Fort White. The drive started back on the 5-yard line. Quarterback play action. Takes a shot and is caught. The first completion of the night. White goes to the PKO 38-yard line. So all three of the first downs so far has come on this drive. Great answer by Fort White. But it drops back again. Quick pass number 11 is complete. Second and 10 to PKF 38. This drive started back at their own 5. And they put some points on the board. Fullback carry up the gut, and he is going for 1. Third and 9 for Fort White. That's to the PKF 27. Quarterback drops back. Has a man down the field. It's number 9, a touchdown, Fort White. Number 9 gets loose down the seam. It was man coverage, and he beat his man. Brandon Brewster hauls in touchdown pass from Jordan Lane. And Fort White takes the football 95 yards for a touchdown. And Fort White is 6 points away from being up 4. What a drive by the Indians. Starting back at their own 5.
And the extra point is good.
And it goes 96 yards officially. And Fort White takes their first win of the night.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that.
How does the Blue Wave respond down for the first time tonight?
They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Quarterback drops back, and he got a quarterback draw. Just get a couple, about 2 on the play. To the 19. 4 wide trips to the bottom of the screen for PK Young. Quarterback screen is to number 10. They'll break the tackle, get to the 30, and gain of 11. Cyrus Smith with his third catch on race for 25 yards. And the first down for PK Young. Trips to the right to the top of the screen. And it's a halfback screen number 7. He's loose, and he'll get about 9 to the 38. Here comes PK Young. It's air raid attack. They have 4 wide for the Blue Wave. Another screen. Another big play through the air to the 47. 9 yards. And the quarterback is wheeling Bill. He has 2 backs in the backfield, 3 wide for the Blue Wave. And it's a play action. RPO and another first down and more down the sideline. Down to the Fort White 17. And Austin Hogan prevented the touchdown. A huge pass play on first down. Off the RPO, and PK Young is home. It looks like PK Young has picked up the intensity after giving that touchdown to Fort White. They did not call for the running back out of the backfield. He swung loose for 30-plus yards. Back in that same look, 2 backs in the backfield. The running back in motion. A swing pass, number 22. And he breaks 2 tackles and gets 5 yards. So good hustle on number 22 to break tackles to get 5 yards down to the Fort White 12. And it's been an action-packed first quarter for Gainesville. Fort White trailed early 3-0. Got a touchdown last time, but PK Young on the doorstep for taking the lead. 47 seconds in the first quarter. PK Young, 4 wide, trips to the top.
They'll leave it with
Head up to
him.
the running back. He
He's
spins and it's
brought
first
down
and
to
goal.
the 6,
PK
but
Young
the
at the
defense
6.
feeling the heat to make a stop here.
4 wide for
The offense
the
knocking
Blue
on the
Wave.
door. First and
30
goal.
seconds left in the first quarter. Can PK Young punch it?
They'll
Hands it
try to
off,
get
up
it
the
in with
middle,
run.
down to
He
the
works
3.
his way all the way down to the 3, and the
And
defense
they're
is
going to run a
reeling.
bunch tight formation.
Second and
4
goal
wide.
coming up.
Back to the running back. And he can't get in. Third and goal. Can Fort White get a defensive stop the goal line? Third and goal for PK Young. Hands it off. Try to beat him with speed. He don't get it. Fourth and
we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
And that'll end the first quarter. The Blue Wave got to the one that can't punch it in. And this is a situation. Do PK Young go for the fourth and goal for the one, or they settle for 3? Fourth and goal for the Fort White one.
And we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Marcus Hill go for it, but Fortune PK will bring up the kick unit for an 18-yard field goal to Kip. Now Trent struggled from this range last Monday night, but PK Young answers the field goal. If I was PK Young, I would have went for the fourth down and won, but they decided to take the point. So Fort White still holds on to a slim 1-point lead. But an 18-yard field goal by PK Young on a drive should have been a touchdown for sure, but PK Young settled for 3. So Fort White leads 7-6. With the earlier parts of the second, and he is met hard at the Here comes the Indians up 1 on their next drive. Laying quarterback under center. Quarterback keeper. He's been dangerous with the football on the ground so far.
Nice
Look at
job by this defense
24.
playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback.
In the pistol for the first time tonight for Fort White. And it's the keeper to the running back, and he's met for no gain. Third and 4 for Fort White. Thrown 25 and to the 29 for a first down. Option, quarterback keeps it. He fakes the pitch and he goes down a yard shy. And it's a 3 down for Fort White. He should have pitched the football, but he didn't pitch it, and PK was all over it. Here's the punt by the Indians. Fair catch at 24-yard line where Fort White, PK Young goes back to work.
Here comes the offense back on
PK Young down 1. On next possession. Quarter drops back. Here comes a blitz from the outside, and nice read by the quarterback to see the blitz. 6 yards on first down to the 30. Trips to the top of the screen. Another screen there. Killing the screens tonight. And a first down for PK Young to the 41, a gain of 11. 5 wide for the Blue Wave. Quarterback. Power met by a host of Indians back to the 37. He's not a dual threat quarterback, but he's not scared to tuck it and run, but blown up big by the Indians. A screen to the running back, and he's met for a loss of 3 to 35. And 3rd and 16, back up their own 35. Can the Indians get a stop? Here goes the blitz. Under pressure, and he's met for 3 yards, and that's it. And Fort White will get a stop, and they will get the football back.
Hunt is on its way.
So far, Mark, you got 2 different styles going on. You got the triple option offense of Fort White and the air raid of PK Young. Which offense do you like the most between these 2 programs? I like to throw the football and look for big plays downfield. But you know, most traditional rural schools or even 1A schools back in the day before it was called rural, there was more of a triple option wing T type programs. Teams like Union County, teams like Dixie in years past, they ran this type of wing T offense. But teams like Hawthorne now, they're shifting more to a spread look. You don't see that too often in rural football, so it's good to see teams try to evolve their offenses. Like you see, you got it last year, they ran a wing T out of a shotgun, and I never see that before. But you can run different variations of offenses, like I see last year in high school football in rural division. First and 10, pitch to the running back, and he's loose to the 43 at
Down enough room to
PK.
get it into enemy territory. They're down at the
First and 10
43-yard
for
line.
Fort White at the PK
And this defense has to
43-yard
be so
line.
disciplined. Like, you just got to understand.
Fort White
I
can add
can't
on to their
all go
1-point
for the
lead.
quarterback and too
And
much
head up to the
attention on
wing
the
back.
quarterback.
It's
We didn't play
Mahler.
the pitch really
He's
well.
met
That's why this
for
offense is
minimum
really hard
damage
to
for
stop.
gain of 1.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Quarterback in the shotgun.
Gives it
It was
on
out
the
to
option.
Mahler. And Mahler
This
to
junior
the
making
40.
his presence
8
felt
to
and
2.
making the stop after a short gain.
Third and
They
7,
gotta come up with a
PKO,
big play on this
40-yard
third and
line.
long. He wants to
Quarterback
throw.
drops back, looking. He's taking a shot to the end zone. Incomplete.
And good
And
coverage there by the
White will
defense on that
have go
shot
forward
to
to
the
settle
end
for a
zone.
field goal.
So they're going to send out
So
the
they're a
field goal unit to
57-yarder to add to this
He's going
lead.
to have to break out the
It
thunder
is up,
on this
and
one, a
it's
57
no good.
And the try
From
is
57
no
yards,
good.
the kick is no
You guys
good.
have to miss the
So
lead
Fort
is
White
still
lead
one.
remains 7-6. Let's read the last comment. Marcus said,
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40.
this is scary right here.
Snags it quickly on
I
the
like whatever gets the job done. You do whatever you think the players can do best, especially as far as
The quarterback always knows exactly where
You have
he's
to
going
agree,
be
though.
on the field. They've got
It don't have to be pretty. I don't care if some schools win 7-6 like this game right here. As long as you get a W in the column, it can be ugly. It ain't gonna be pretty. You're gonna have games like this right here. It's gonna be like 7-6 or 13-14. You're gonna have like defensive games like that. But if you get games like that, you're the W side of the column. I can't complain. Like you don't see too many juggernaut offenses in rural football outside of the Madison, the Union Counties, the Hawthorns, the Chieflins. Yep, like in 06, I think there was a lot of. Yeah, back when C.J. Spiller was in school in Union County. This is before we moved to the 1A division. He was from 3A. There's a lot of games that was like, very low score games where the simplest mistakes will cost you the football game. And you're seeing that now in rural football. I think rural football, I'm going to say this once, I'm going to say it again. Rural football to me is probably the most intriguing division of all high school football in the state of Florida because you got all these small schools. Most of these kids play with each other in pot water, and now you got to play against them in small ball football. There's a lot of small schools beating on these bigger schools. You see Hawthorne go play to the IMG. You got Union County going to play to like Yulee, who's like a 3A, 4A school. You got who else? You got a lot of these small schools beating these big schools. A lot of these big schools don't want to play these small schools like Union County. Union County beat Bradford a couple years ago. Bradford is a 2A program, 2A, 3A program, who was just in the state championship game a couple years ago. So small schools can beat big schools. You see Hawthorne beat Oakleaf a couple years ago. Oakleaf like a 5A or 6A program. So you see these small schools go up, face these giants, and beat them. And people say what is rural football is not relevant. I think you should reconsider. Look at the last 5 years, some of these small ball programs go to these big schools and pull off major upsets. We beat Ocala Trinity Catholic. I know it's not the same Trinity Catholic when John Brandon was in school, but to beat a program that's historic as Ocala Trinity Catholic is amazing. When I was in high school, we only beat Trinity Catholic one time. And I graduated in 2010, so the year we beat Trinity Catholic, I think it was 2009. And they came to us, and it was we called it the Mud Bowl game. It was a monsoon that game. All day that game, it was a mud bath during that game that night, and the Suckers came in, they nice polished helmets, and they nice jersey coming from Ocala, and they brought a nice crowd, and a little personal, charter buses. But we wasn't afraid. We felt like we had nothing to lose with a smaller program, and we felt like, we could compete against it. Now, I didn't play on that team. I was, and it came down to the final play of the game. We was at the goal line. and we decided to go for it to win the game. It was a
Here
quarterback
to
sneak
run
that
this
won us
running
the
back
game,
through.
and games like that, you know, seeing small ball schools beating the
Plenty of
perennial
distance
giant, the
between them
perennial
and the
bigger
sticks here
schools,
on second
put
down.
smiles on my face, showing that small towns like that can come together and put
Looking
good
to
athletes
fire.
on the field. You see
Pulls it
people
in.
like
It's
Dixon
quick.
County,
He's into
seniors
enemy
at Duke
territory and out of
Dawson,
bounds at the
and we
47.
played Duke Dawson
Ball's
twice
at the
that year.
47. They're
The
looking at
first
a
time we
third
lost to
down
Duke
and short.
Dawson, I think we lost them at our place.
Bottom
And
of
then the
time.
second time
What's
we
it
played them
go?
at y'all
Out
place
of
in
the
the playoff
backfield, he's
game,
open.
and I
Just
got
what
like
they'd
2 or 3
hoped for on
touchdowns. But
third down as they've got a
you
first
see
at the
players like,
32.
trying to think who else.
Looking to
Yes,
throw
you see a
on
lot of
first
good
down.
players that go D1 in some
Incomplete.
small schools. Like you got
Good pickup on that play.
you got
There
Alvin
we go,
Isaac
second and
from
4.
Hawthorne. He plays running back
Big
at
play of the
USF.
drive coming up.
And you got Gavin Jenkins, who
Second
just
down,
left
he'll
Union
throw it.
Academy to be
Gets
a
rid of it.
DB at USF.
Makes
He
the
probably
catch.
redshirt
It's
this
quick.
year.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a
There's so
few.
many different people you
If
can
they
name
don't
from
pick
small
up this third
schools that
down,
went
let's see if they
D1.
trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive.
But I really think small ball
That'll
football
be
is
enough
where
for
it's
a
at. I
first
think,
down, and now
especially
they've
in
got
Dorset
it
and
at the
Florida,
15-yard
we have
line.
some of the best small school football programs in the country. I think.
From the red zone,
Um,
looking for a receiver.
I don't see too many
Got his
teams that
man
small
quickly.
ball in the United
They'll get
States
it down to the
compete
8-yard
against
line on
schools
the
like Madison,
forward catch, and the defense is backed up
Chiefland,
against the run.
Hawthorne, Lake
Second
Butler,
down coming up on
Dixie,
this red zone opportunity.
Williston,
Quarterback now on the
Newberry.
run, still looking.
Even Newberry's 2A
They'll get
now.
him
You're
stopped
still trying to
just
put Newberry
short
because
of the
Newberry's
end
a
zone,
small
but they're in
school.
business here with a first
But
down.
I don't see
We
no
got a
many schools
timeout here
in the
late in the
country
first
that's
half, and
like
they'll try to
small
get more
base,
points on the
like
board before
1A
the break.
level, to compete against our
They'll
small schools in the
power it
country. I don't
inside with
see
the
it.
fullback.
But
And
a
funnels
touchdown
his
for
way
Fort
into
White,
the
a
end
nice
zone.
drive by the Indians, and
Really nice
they
physical
respond
run
to the
that
field
time.
goal by
Nice push on
PK
the
Young, and
football
now
by the
they're back
offensive
up
line.
again.
Getting it into
And
the
we approach
touchdown. They
halftime
now
in a
take a
very low
one-possession
scoring
lead.
game here
There was
in
just a
Gainesville.
little bit of time left in the first half.
Curtis Cuffrey, the fullback, punches it in from the 1 yard
They'll
line.
try to add another to
With
their
23
lead.
ticks left in the first half, you have Fort White
And with the
up
extra point, they're
14 to
on
9
top
on a
by 5.
13-play,
Precise,
85-yard
relentless
drive.
execution on that
Took 2.5
13-play
minutes on the
scoring
clock, and the
drive.
Indians
The
reclaimed the
kickoff unit
lead,
is out there, and
14-9.
boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Does
On the run
PK
from
Young
inside his
high-flying
own
offense
5.
have enough time? They have all
Really
3 timeouts to
disciplined job by
get
the
range
coverage unit to
to put some
get
points
down
on the
there
last
and
20
make the stop
seconds.
at the 19.
So here comes PK Young, 4 wide, trips to the bubble screen.
Give
And
to
they're
the
getting to
back.
the running back, and he'll
Good
get about
vision and
5.
determination there to
And
find
looks
his
like
way up to
PK
the
was going to run the
23.
football into halftime. They're going to try to go downfield. Final play of the first half. He
Looking
might
for
throw him
space.
again.
It's Morris.
He get a good,
Gets it
decent
past
run.
the
Right
mark.
in the first
He'll
half.
be brought down, and
Marcus,
that's
what
the
are your
final
thoughts
play
about
of the
this
half.
game so far, this first
That's gonna
half?
wrap
Battle
up
of
the
two
first
different
half here.
styles.
Now we join
You have the
together with the
slowest, steady
halftime
approach of
update.
Fort White
Thanks, guys.
and the
Looks like we've had
high-flying
ourselves a
passing
really
attack of PK
entertaining
Young.
first half.
You look at the
And
stats
a
right
lot
now.
of coaches
Fort
will
White has
say
clearly
limiting the big
dominated
plays and maybe
both
hitting on a few
both sides.
yourself
You
is
have
key.
100 yards
But I'm
passing,
more of a move
120
change
yards
guy.
rushing.
Give me efficiency every day of the
For
week
Fort
and
White, they got
twice on
100. For
Saturday.
PK Young, they have 150 through the air, but only 40 on the ground. It's two different philosophies. That's the high-paced passing attack of him, but the
Just
slow and
about set to
steady
get
run
the second
based
half
offense
underway.
of Fort White. So this is a very interesting chess match you have right now. And so
He'll
far,
return it.
Fort White has came to play here on the road tonight.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it
What
out of
does the
the end
Blue
zone.
Wave
He'll
have
be
to do
stopped at the
to
15.
answer? Trips to the bomber
This drive
screen
will
for
open from
PK
the
Young.
15.
They're down 5. Here's back to the running back.
Quarter on the ground.
Good solid run, about
Gets it out to
4
the
yards.
20 after a pickup of
20.
4. Solid
We got a
pickup
treat
of
for y'all
4 on
next
first
game.
down and
This is going to
second
be
and
an
6.
interesting rivalry coming up next. And you don't want to
Back
miss
to
this.
pass. Got the quick
And those that my Union County Tigers are not playing this game, but they will be playing the third game.
How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be
They will
wide
play the
open
final
like that?
game
You're
of
just
week
making it
1,
way
unless
too
I can
easy for the
find Dixon
offense.
County, put them
It'll
on
be a
here.
first and 10 from the
So if I can
29.
get Dixon County in this league, They will have 4 teams for 4 different regions.
From the gun, they'll give it on the
And the
inside.
handoff to the outside, and
He
he
is
is
going
back on the line of
nowhere.
scrimmage
Stop at the line
for
of
no
scrimmage.
gain.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 29 for PK Young. Hands it
They'll
off to
ride
the
the running
right.
back and leave it with him.
And once again, the
And he
Fort
was
White
fortunate
defense
not
has
to
came to
lose
play.
yardage on that play,
3rd
able
and
to
11
wedge it
for
back to the line of
PK
scrimmage.
Young.
On
All
3rd
right,
and
drops
long,
back.
he has to throw for it.
And it's caught. Beautiful throw across the middle of the field.
Coming through
A pick of the 14 to 11.
At the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10.
First and 10 for the 43. 2 backs in the backfield. Here comes the motion. Quick pass underneath. Get a 5 to the 4.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Trips to the bottom of the screen. They love running these trip set. Let's see what the Indians do to counteract.
From the shotgun
Running
now,
back
here's
to
an
the
inside
right
give.
side of the counter, 2 yards.
Not much running
3rd
room
and
there
3,
thanks
trip to
this
the bottom of the
senior
screen once
defender.
again for PK Young.
3rd and short coming
Can the Indians
here
get a
right
stop
from the
here on 3rd and
midfield
short?
stripe. Looking
Quarter
to throw
drops
for
back,
it.
and a simple throw in the heart of the zone, first down to
Now
the
with a
Indians
great
40.
opportunity as they pick
So they're
up
in
the first
field goal
down. They
range.
got it at the
For
40.
him, a 57-yarder. Quarter drops back, hands off.
The ground game.
Sweep to the outside, and he'll get about 3.
He's down to the 37-yard
To the
line,
37
and
of
that's
Fort
where he
White
goes
for
out of
PK
bounds.
Young, 2nd and 7.
Got 3 on first
5:55
down,
left in the
2nd and
3rd.
7.
Indians up 5. And a pass across the middle is complete to the 19. A gain of 18 on
Well,
2nd
the
and
defense did a
7.
nice job taking everything away down the field.
Here comes
Once the
PK
drag
Young
route was
looking to
caught,
take the lead in this
Detroit rallied to
drive.
the ball carrier
Now, early in
time
the
to
game,
make
for
a
those who
tackle, and as a
watching,
result, you set it
they
down.
had 4th with the 1, and they
moved it
turned
to
into
the
a field
19,
goal.
1st and 10.
Can they answer this time in the red zone, punching it for their first TD of the night? Running back in motion. Another swing pass to the running back.
Behind the line.
And
It's
he'll
Morris.
get
That one takes it down
6.
to the
The
13-yard
13.
line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to
5:14
pick up
left in the
that
3rd.
first down.
PK Young at Fort White.
Wants to go up
Battle
top.
out here.
Fires to the end
And a
zone.
touchdown pass in the
Bounces
end
into the end
zone.
zone for a touchdown.
17-yard
Man, he
touchdown
didn't
pass
just
at
put it on his
PK
numbers.
Young.
If he was throwing it
It's
at
their
a
first
front
TD
foot,
the
he
other
would
night,
put
and
that
they
right in the
retake the
keyhole.
lead.
What a precise pass.
Right in the
Zyron
keyhole, right on
Smith
the button,
Jr.
right on the face mask, whatever
calls
it
in the
was.
17-yard
Great throw,
touchdown
great timing.
pass.
Nice job by the quarterback.
Up by
And
one,
they're going to go for
trying
2 to
get
try to
the
make a
deuce and
3-point
make it a
game.
field goal
Trip to the
range.
bottom of the screen for PK Young. Smith up top of the island.
Trying to
And they're going to hit on the running back, and he'll punch it in. And we have a 3-point PK Young lead. And they swing on the blue wave as PK Young takes the lead 17-14 over the visitors for Columbia County, the Fort White Indians.
On the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff
First and
coverage,
10
he'll be
for
stopped
Fort
at the
White.
17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Out of the pistol, head out to the fullback
They'll
Cuffy.
pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And down to the
Tried to
21,
pound it
near
on
4.
first down, now back to the line.
This has been a back and forth affair here in
the
Gainesville.
play fake.
Quarter drops back.
Well, the
He's going
quarterback
to
can
keep
make a
it.
big play
Nothing
when he starts
open.
moving around.
And he'll take it to the 39 again.
Really good job to
Jamie
pick up a
Lane,
chunk of
13
yardage and
carries,
get it out to the
81 yards.
39-yard line.
His
And
longest
this
was
QB, man, how about just,
25.
it's a pass play. He's dropping back
Under
to pass.
center for
He
Lane.
realizes it's man to man,
And
as they
Lane
start to
pulls it
chase
and
their
pitch
guys
it.
down the field.
And he
He's got me,
will
and I can just
get
take
about
off, and I've
5.
got speed.
We'll put under 4.5 minutes left in the third. PK Young up 17-14 on Fort White.
Like this.
Quarterback keeps it patiently looking for a hole and he'll get 2. And it's his 14th carry of the night for 83 yards. Lay in the center. 3rd and 3 for Fort White. And he'll keep it. Pitch it to Bowler. He's met for a get punt. And Fort White drives in there. And PK Young gets a stop. And nice pooch punt. And it will go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. With PK Young back to work. Up 3.
Looking to throw on first down.
Slant complete to
That's
Chris
about as
Smith
close as you
Jr.
can
got
get to that
touchdown last
marker, and it
drive.
will be
Game's about
second and
9.5,
just a few breaths
2
away
inches.
from the first down.
Quarterback
Looking to fire.
looking underneath to the
Grabbed in the
tight end,
middle,
and he
it's
has a
Ross.
crease. The tight end
Still
one
in his
man to
man at the
deep
45.
inside Fort
And he
Worth
was
territory
on his way.
to the
Gets it all
38.
the
Here
way to
comes
the
PK
38.
Young.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through
Huge
the air. I gotta
pass
be maybe a
play
little bit more
on
aggressive or do
first
something a
down,
little
second
bit
inches.
different.
And the tight end got loose for a big one. And they flipped the field to the PK Young to the Fort White 38. Running back Cherry, no gain, lost 3.
3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with second and 13.
And there's a screen to the running back. Nice pancake block, not a tackle. The first down, gain of 14. Inside of 30 from 28 of Fort White.
This offense with a fresh set of downs.
4 wide. Head back up to the running back, and he'll make a move.
This has been
He will get
happening all
nowhere.
night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him.
Second and 10 for
Wants to
PK
fire on
Young.
second down.
Another screen to the
Setting
running
up the
back.
screen.
And he makes a missed
From the
tackle.
defense.
He'll get
He
about
works
5.
his way
Third
to the
and
23 before
the
he goes out of
23.
bounds. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short.
Third and short, complete to the tight end again.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The run from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll
And
stay
it's
on
second
the
and
attack
8
from
after
there.
14 as
Operating
Fort
in the
White
red zone
trying
here
to
on second down.
prevent another touchdown.
Back to pass. Makes the catch.
31 as Marlowe is over
Gets them
300
down
yards.
to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
31, tossing outside. He is met for a
That play
loss.
just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. This
And
kicker's
they'll settle
leg
for a
is getting
28-yard
workout.
field goal
He's
this time.
already made 3 field goals, and here he comes
He
again.
has made his 4th field goal of the night.
Absolutely
It's now
perfect.
20-14.
That pushes the
PK
lead
Young
to 6
over
at
Fort White
20-14.
with a minute and a half left in the third quarter.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of
And
space
Fort
to be
White
found.
got
Good hustle
by
by the coverage
6.
team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. He'll
First
get it up to
down
about the 32-yard
for-
line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
For Fort White,
Give to the
up the
fullback.
middle again.
You'll
Fullback
take
gets 4
on
yards.
first down every time, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Fullback's got it.
And the
This
fullback
junior
did 2
making
yards.
his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might
3rd
get a
and
bigger
4.
workout
Quarterback
if they
keeps it
don't convert.
again. And once again, Lane makes a
He
big
is
play.
brought down, but man, what a job
To the
find some
49.
running room
Huge
and
play on
move the
3rd and
chains.
medium.
Off the
Hands off
fake
play
on
action.
first down.
Quarter gonna pressure. He finally
And the
goes
heat
down.
gets home. They
Loss
knock
of
him down
4
back at the 45.
to the 45.
Action pass success has a lot to do with selling that.
24 seconds left in the third
Defense was not
quarter.
buying it.
Quinn
Got back to
Robertson from the edge takes down Lane for the first time tonight.
A first down sack and record.
First down
Let's see what they got on
sack. Second and 14. Back at the 45.
They'll run the option.
Lane pitches it to Mahler, who's been quiet.
And they'll
Get a
bring him to
3.
the ground after a short
3rd and
gain.
11 at the
Here
47.
on 3rd down.
5 seconds left in the third. Final play in the
Snap sets
third.
up to throw.
Lane. He's going to throw it to the end zone.
High and deep.
It's
Oh,
incomplete.
he dropped it. That deep ball
And
was
that'll end the
right
third
on the money.
quarter
He just
here from
had to make
Gainesville.
that catch.
It's the hometown PK Young Blue Wave up 20-14 As the PKL pass attack started to become more of an issue, 300 passing yards for PKL tonight. 100 for 100 for Fort White and 180 on the ground for Fort White compared to 60 for PK. There's a punt for Fort White on 4th down. And nice punt and go out for 11. A touchdown here by PKL could create some separation. Slip by possession. Swing pass for the receivers complete for about 6. If I was PKL, I would like to slow the clock down as you're up 6 in the 4th quarter. Try to put your keep away. Hit off to the running back. Look at the first down. They're caught for to the 21. 7:30 left in counting in regulation. PKL up 6. Quarterback. Shot. Caught off the tip to the 36 to get a 15. I thought I was intercepted, but the pass is complete for a 15-yard gain. As he approached 330 yards in the air, hit off to the running back. Not much going, 1 yard. 4 wide for the Indians. 7 minutes in counting regulation. Another swing pass and confusion between 15 and 12. As who had passed the goal to trips to the top of the screen. 39 from 37.
From the gun, wants to pass.
At the clean pocket, pass complete, well short of the first down, and Fort White will get the stop.
Short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. A completion, but not enough for the
gain of 3 on 3rd down, 4th and 6, and Fort White football back. He'll fit it for about the 14-yard line, and he'll get to the 24. 10-yard return, and here comes Fort White. Down 6, 6:39 left in regulation.
The drive coming from their own 24.
Pistol look. Lang under pressure and is sacked again. The 3rd time Lang went down tonight. And they make it 2nd and 15 back to 19. It's none other than Jamari Logan again. That is his 2nd sack of the night. That defensive tackle is making it real difficult for Jamie Lang and the Fort White offense. 2nd and 15 back to 19. 6:20 left in regulation. Will this be another down to the wire finish? Lane pitches to Marlon, who's been quiet tonight. They'll get 5 and back to the original line of scrimmage. Is there an injury on the field for PK Yonge? It's Cole Miller Jr. He's shaking up good ways. 3rd and 10 for PK for Fort White. Play action. He's sacked again. Down goes Lane. Loss of 5. I mean, they came in like they knew what they was doing. The 4th, PK Yonge sat tonight. Dre Wheaton was the first one there, the Mike linebacker.
Gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
And PK Yonge forced another punt. 3 and out for Fort White. 5:53 left in the regulation. Here's return. Solid return for PK Yonge. Team of 42. So 5:46 left in regulation. The Blue Wave up 6. Pass complete on 1st down. 1st down. Gain of 11. Quarterback for PK has not been sacked yet this game. Great job on the offensive lineman to keep a clean pocket for the signal caller. Hands off again, and one thing that has been for sure, the PKO running offense has been mediocre at best tonight, but it's because that elite passing attack has gave them the lead. 5:17 left. Play action. Pass to the outside. Gain 3rd and 8 for PK Yonge. 3rd and 8. When just that, slick pattern complete, 1st down to the 35. That pass, he puts 350 yards through the air. 4:53 left as PK Yonge on the verge of going up 2 scores. The running back on the draw. 4:42 left in regulation.
Second down, they'll go to
Quarterback,
the
quick
air.
pass, complete
Quickly
again.
complete.
It's these
He
quick
gets it
passes
inside
that made
30
such
and out
a
of bounds
difference
at the
tonight
29.
for the PK offense.
Coming to the line,
Trips to the
looking
bottom of
for
the
that
screen,
first
third and
down on
4.
third and
For
short
he'll
from
be
the
a
29.
48-yard field goal,
From the
46
gun, wants to
yarders.
pass.
Another shot, once
He's
again in
got
the
it.
heart of the
They
zone.
bring him down, but he's
Danny
got a
Dawson with the
first and
catch,
goal
10
from the
catches,
10.
80 to 98
So
yards.
this offense has
And
the lead. They have the ball.
another
They
first
have the
down
clock
for
on their
PK
side
Yonge.
and a chance perhaps
Another
to pull
swing
it out.
pass.
Looking for the end
And
zone.
they just having their
That
way with
completion
this
will
Fort
take
White
it close to
defense.
the 5-yard
Second and goal
line.
from the
They'll
6.
mark it at the 6.
4:14 left
They
in
keep
regulation.
pushing forward now, back to work on second
Any
and goal
points
from
in
the
this drive
6.
is critical. They try to go up 2 scores.
The run up the
Running
middle,
back
trying to
up the
power to
middle,
the
and
goal
he's
line.
going nowhere. Loss of
And this
1.
one will be stopped
So can
for
Fort
no
White
gain.
hold it to 3?
Now
It is
third
third
and
and
tough
goal
yardage
from
to
the
cover
7.
here.
Quarterback drops back. End zone. Touchdown. PK Yonge.
Touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games,
And that
you see
might just
offenses,
do it
they get very
for
conservative,
Fort White.
very predictable, and then they leave it in
Second
the hands of their
touchdown
defense.
pass
I
of the
like
night
this
for
execution.
PK
The
Yonge.
offense continues
And
to
now
do what
they're
they
up
do,
12
and they
with
take a
under 4 to
two-score
play.
lead in the fourth
Cyrus
quarter.
Smith
Everything
Jr.
going
hauls
their
in
way.
his second TD of the night. Left, 3:54 left, still 3 timeouts for Fort White, but they have to score quick if they want to get back in this football game. Extra
And
point
the
good.
extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is
27-14.
feeling themselves after that last drive.
27-14,
And it'll be a
3:54
touchback.
left
The
in
ball will
regulation.
come out to the 25-yard
And Fort White got to pull out all
They'll
the
put
stops
this
if
one
they
in
want
play
to
first snap of
get
the
back in
drive
this
from the
football game.
25. Off the
Lane,
fake on
play
first
action.
down to throw.
Pass, tip.
Incomplete,
That's a lot of
thanks to
script.
the great defensive
Second and
pressure
10.
there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go.
Second and 10 at
Sends
the
it back in
25. Man in motion.
They'll go
Lane
back to
drops
the air
back.
on second
Swing
down.
pass to the fullback.
Zings it complete to the
Gain
right.
of 5.
They
Big
stop him
third and
almost
5 at the
immediately.
30.
Short gain there.
It's
Still
4 down
Brown
football
pick up the
for
first.
the Indians from here on out. They're in the shotgun. Lane changing it up. Lane,
Takes it
here
from
comes the
gun on
pressure.
third down.
Perfectly picked up. Here comes the pressure.
That pass is
And it's now
well
4th and 5. They have to go for it. Now 13. 3:27 left. 4th and 5 for the 30. Lane. Here comes the pass. It's caught. First down to the 30. Fort White. Big time completion on 4th and down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions.
First and 10 for 37. 3:12 left. Lane.
Has to come through.
Pass the outside. It's
not a
caught.
surprise. It's
Fullback
gonna be
breaks the
passes.
tackle.
He's gotta be smart.
And
He's
great
gotta be
second
quick with his
effort.
decision-making, and
Takes
they
to the
kinda
50.
gotta be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a
3
little bit of
minutes
a
left in regulation.
Maybe this will breathe a little
Fort
life into
White
this
now
offense,
13.
which has
Thank
been
y'all for those who's
flatlined
tuning
the
in.
second half. Here's first
Can
and
Fort
10.
White pull off a comeback late in this game?
Looking
They have to
downfield
score
on
and get
first down.
onside kick. Lane taking a shot. He has a man, and he got it.
Pulls it in
Touchdown,
and takes
Fort
it in
White.
for a touchdown.
What a throw
man, when you got a
as he
weapon
got
like that, you gotta
drilled.
find him,
And
you
with
gotta
still
give him the ball.
2:46
Make some
left,
plays on your play sheet and
Derek
tell him just
quick,
say,
and he
that
was
guy,
quick on that
get him
one.
the ball, let him do the rest.
He goes the
Dangerous weapon
distance,
has
and
the
that wasn't the
backfield,
prettiest
catching
ball
the
thrown.
football, making the
But the
big
speed
play.
of quick to get to the football, that beautiful touch
He'll
catch.
try to tack on one more.
It's now 2:46 left in regulation. It is now a
And with the
6-point
extra
game
point,
again.
every little bit
All
counts
3
as they get
timeouts for
closer.
Fort White.
So that scoring drive
Do
took
they?
only 6
They're going to
plays.
kick it deep and hope their
They're coming out
defense
to
get another
tee it up
stop.
for the kickoff, and
They
that
have to get a
last
stop,
score
get the
was a
football
real
back and score another
buzzkill for this
touchdown.
crowd.
But if PK
He'll
can keep
start
that
to
football
return
away from
inside
them,
his five.
they can walk away and win it
Really
tonight.
disciplined job
So
by the coverage unit to
has
get
to
down
keep
there and make the
that
stop at
Fort
the
offense
19.
off the field. They have to convert.
This drive will
So it's
start
first
from
and
the
10 at the
19-yard
19
line.
for PK Yonge. Trips to the top of the screen.
Smart
Hands up to the
move to
running
keep it
back.
on the
He's
ground.
went outside, and that Fort White run
He's gonna
defense
lose a yard
has
on
been
that one.
spectacular tonight.
Defense uses
Timeout,
the
Fort
timeout
White.
quickly, trying to get that ball back and
Second and
preserve
11. Trips
time
to the
for their
bottom of the
offense.
screen for PK on this
Didn't get
time.
much done on that first play of the drive. It's
2:38
second and
left
11.
in the game. Quarterback drops back. Shot down the field. It's caught. And that's a huge first down for PK Young,
By the
4:12
defense, stopping the
here.
clock to
And
save
Fort
as
White
much
got to
time
burn
as
in the
possible
timeout. They
for
had
that
one
last down.
timeout left.
They'll snap
There's not a
this one
first
from the
down that Fort White
42. It's
wanted.
1st and 10.
And PK Young
Gets the
threw a
back
beautiful
moving.
pass across the field.
To the air
Another
on first
pass.
down.
Another completion.
In the middle, it's Richardson.
Timeout, Fort White. That is a final timeout. That's the last time they can stop the clock on their own. They have a 2-minute warning in the back pocket. But outside that, they gotta get a stop here on this drive. Running back to the right side, no gain. Actually lost 4 on the play. And they're gonna 2-minute warning. Have to get a stop here on 3rd and 9. 2 running backs in the backfield for PK Young. Running back in motion. Hands it off, running back. He doesn't get it, and Fort White has a chance. They'll get the football, probably a little over a minute left to work with.
They punted away on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13.
So 1st and 10 at the 14. They have to go 86 yards to win the game with 1:17 left. No timeouts for the Indians. Lane, first pass on the drive, caught.
Over the middle, it's Smith.
6. And with no huddle the rest of the way. 109 left. This reminds me of the Hawthorne Santa Fe finish. Well, Santa Fe fell short with no timeouts left. Can Fort White put it in the end zone this time? Lane's gonna keep it. Lane gets the first down, so it's 9 and 10. 56 seconds left. Time stops momentarily. Clock starts running. 55 seconds left. Lane was spiking with 53 seconds left.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly.
71 yards for the victory. Lane, quick pass, complete.
Pulls it in. It's Brewster.
Brewster got touchdown earlier. He was 6, clock still running. 45 seconds left. 65 yards made for victory. Fort White drops back. Lane again, dropped by Brewster. Time stops. 37 seconds left. 4th and 4. They have to get to the 41 for a first down. Lane under pressure. He goes down again. The 5th PK Young sack. And that'll do it for Fort White. PK Young gonna leave here with W. What another close finish. Quan Harvey with the sack. The quarterback position comes to get the sack. The 5th PK Young of the night. PK Young in victory formation as the Blue Waves about to get a very impressive victory. Kudos to Fort White. They fought hard. They fought out to the very last possession. But PK Young got the job done. 27-21. The quarterback was brilliant. 417 through the year. No sacks. 2 touchdowns. No pick. They completed 93% of his passes. Wow. Was he surgical in this game? Yes, another good game. But we got another great game coming up next. And hey, this is going to be a great one. 2 schools that can't stand each other. You'll see that in a few minutes. Come back, y'all. PK Young winners, 27-21 over Fort White.